Hey everybody, today in the boiling point video for this installment, I want to talk about a few ways to activate your glutes and to make sure that you're using your glutes properly prior to doing a workout, okay? Most of us have glutes that literally misfire in a lot of exercises. People tend to use their lower backs and not their glutes. So I'll give you a couple ways to check and kind of activate your glutes, all right? So the first one is going to be a simple glute bridge, okay? So you're going to get onto the ground. And what you want to think about is keeping a tight core, okay? You want to bring your heels in close to your butt. I like to always start with having the heels down with my toes up, and that's going to enable and force me to really put tension in my hamstrings and in my glutes. If my feet are flat, you have a tendency to almost push a bit with your quads and your feet start to slide out. So, simple thing you're going to do is you're going to come up and you're going to hold that position right there, all right? Then as you're holding, what you want to think about is, am I squeezing my glutes in order to get extension with my hips, or am I firing my lower back? Your lower back and your lumbar does do a job of stabilizing your hips and your spine. So what we want to make sure of is that you're not, basically I can do the same exact movement. It looks like I'm doing the same thing, but right now my glutes are really, literally not turned off and floppy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to literally feel, do my glutes feel tight or do my glutes feel relaxed? So I'm going to clench my glutes really, really hard. All right, and after only about 10 to 15 seconds, you should feel your glutes should fatigue, okay? That's the first step of it. So basically doing a couple sets of that, holding for about 10 seconds, 5 or 6 reps, 3 or 4 sets through. Another thing you're gonna think about is, in order to get a little bit more individual firing of the legs, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna do a bridge, you're gonna come up, and what I like to do is like to have the palms up. That helps keep the shoulders flat a bit. You're gonna elevate the knee, slowly bring it into the chest, and come down. And then when you meet the feet together, recheck, squeeze again, and now you're gonna go on the other side, all right? So I have a little bit of an imbalance, even though I'm right, my right leg is dominant. At this point in my life, my right glute is a lot weaker, so when I go to elevate this leg, I can really feel more stress in my hamstring. I'm not getting enough hip extension on this side, all right? So I gotta be mindful of what I need to do to get my glutes to fire, so that when I go into my workout, whatever lift I'm going to do that lift more properly, okay? So another way to make that a little bit harder is if you extend the leg out in front, all right? So what I'm doing now is, as I descend, I'm letting my whole body come down. My heel comes down with my hips. So I'm maintaining a straight line from my toe up to the crown of my head, driving through the heel. Basically all I'm doing is I'm adding more weight to this leg by bringing that leg out, okay? I'm not a huge fan of people elevating the knee, because you can kind of cheat and just use this leg for momentum and swing the hips up and not use your glutes, all right? So again, with that one, it looks like this. You want to keep my leg straight, drive through the heel, boom, hold, pause, and come down slow, all right? So from the other side, it looks like this. Again, drive through the heel. I'm also not a fan of doing a ton of speed with these. You want to really focus on the negative as well. Coming down in control, coming up in control, maintain a nice tight core, okay? So it's 3 ways that you can check and make sure you're using your glutes so that you're not using your back, right? I did give you a demonstration on that first drill where it looked like I was using my glutes, but in actuality I was firing my back. So be mindful of that, driving through the heels, engaging a nice tight core, and controlling the movements when we do those, okay? Be safe out there.